Okay. Oh, fucking thunderclouds. Oh my god. All right. Oh, okay. So those have a launch speed. I was not paying attention to that. The big paveways, the 1,000-pounders have a launch speed. The really fancy 500-pounders don't. Took both because you can only take like one on the wing edge. If you're gonna take one, you might as well take the biggest. But these 2,000-pounder, or sorry, 1,000-pounders, yeah, Mach 1. Okay, that's good to know at least. What up, Legend? So it's the paveway 2s. Oh, brother. You're going back down that route, huh? Back down the Reforger grind? It's not really a grind. I guess it's a grind to get to captain so we can get so we can get helicopters. I will probably not partake this time. Right, it's doing enough. Oh, gotcha. I see. Okay, so he's low, he's dead. I don't remember what the actual setting is called. I'm not gonna memorize it. You can figure it out. Console update? What do you mean? I thought, wasn't that game already like oriented towards console? I don't think that's gonna hit. He's already kind of in a notch and he's dead. Asking for PV at top tier is wild to me. What? How did I not notch that? Man, whatever. I'm not even gonna worry about Kaz. I don't understand how that wasn't a notch. They added a PS5. I don't know if that update messed it up or... Oh, I see what you're saying. Weird. I don't know, I haven't touched that game in a while. I have not touched that game in a long time. Well, I guess not like super duper long, but still. It's been a while. It's really fun to fly in though. I still think that's like my favorite helicopter flight model out of any game I've played. I should have just fucking not joined this match. I despise this map with thunderclouds. Absolutely despise the thunderclouds. Merrick, I don't know. I mean, it's like good, right? Like it's objectively like the best plane in the game right now in just about every aspect, but I like it. It's just, I don't know. For Sim, I just think the Rafale is just so much more enjoyable to use. Like the Rafale is just, everything about it works perfectly together, from the HMD to the missiles to the flight model and the flight performance. Like it is everything. I don't know, it just everything goes, everything about it complements everything else so well. Like this plane is just, I don't know, I'm not saying the Rafale is better by any means, I just really think I enjoy it more for some reason, and I don't really know what that reason, I can't really like give an exact reason, you know what I mean? I don't know, can't really narrow it down to one specific thing. Oh my gosh, dude, I just want to get like one dude before he gets fucking sniped out of the sky, please. Okay, and I can't get him, he's too far. Okay, well, I die here. I don't know. We're not playing this fucking map, dude. I can't handle these fucking clouds. I never can. The second I see thunderclouds, I should know better and just leave the fucking lobby. Can't see anything. I don't know what's going on. No, not really. I think it just fits better in sim. I think it just ultimately fits better in sim, mainly just because of its HMS or HMD. No, because my playstyle in both of them is basically the same. And I don't want to play Tunisia, but I don't want to play on Blue 4 either. That is the one I just came from. I could... Too small. Too small. I played that map yesterday, and it's still just too small for top tier. Man, it really does just come down to whatever team France is on. I already looked at that one. Man, this is a small map. Why is everybody playing small maps, dude? We'll check this one out. I really am getting tired of Denmark, but at least for top tier. Let's try it out in the Eurfighter. I'd like to get some Rafale games in, though. And we're stuck. See, dude, we're just stuck in this corner. See how it goes. Thunderclouds. I mean, I can't see the weather before I join the match, so I have to join and then find out. But the match is fresh enough, can at least give it a try. It's specifically thunderclouds on Afghanistan that are like, I don't know. I think I'd rather play a small map of Tunisia at top tier than I would rather play thunderclouds on Afghanistan. Something's up there. What is that? Gripen? Yeah, single engine Gripen. Try and force him down. Turn him off. I think I'm gonna kill. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I'm gonna kill him. He's literally just going in a straight line. You can't just chaff in a straight line. You have to move. You got to do something. Another thing I don't like about the Eurfighter, the radar itself seems fine. I have no issues with like the fundamentals of the radar. Like its search scales are great. Its refresh rate is great. Its angle is great, but both the planes have a problem with when you switch between an active lock. So say you lock somebody up with IRST, and then you switch to radar, it still like keeps the track as IR and not as PD, so you can't launch your AIM-120s. And that is an issue on both the planes, but it definitely seems to be worse off on the Eurfighter. It happens more often, I think, on the Eurfighter. Okay, I'll head over there in a minute. So like the playstyle would have been the same in that situation for me if I was in the Rafale or not. So I play them the same way. It's just, I don't know. I can't really like put my finger on any one specific thing on why I like the Rafale more. I think if I had to pick something, it just really comes down to missiles. Yeah, Merrick, it is definitely useful for sure. I think I'm airfield camping this guy. I can't tell. I can't see. I'm gonna go fly away because I think I'm camping this dude off his airfield. I can't tell where he's actually at, and I think their airfields are near here somewhere. So I'm gonna, yeah, he just respawned. Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy some space. Sorry, dude. Yeah, it's useful for sure. Like, yeah, it's incredibly useful. But I don't know, actually. I think maybe I've had it get me in more trouble than I have not because of that issue where when you switch targets while tracking in IRST to radar, then it you know, it stays in IR, so you can't launch a 120. So I guess probably it's gotten me in more... No, I've definitely used it to benefit myself quite a bit, specifically when I'm like chasing somebody. Or you can use like a targeting pod to IFF, tell if it's friendly or not, and then just lock them up in IRST. So that's definitely been a benefit. But ultimately, I just really think I enjoy the Rafale more. Even though it's not as fast, I really thought I was gonna feel it more, like the actual speed difference, because the Rafale's top end is substantially slower than the Eurofighters on the deck. I mean, in any altitude. But the accelerations are both pretty much, I think, the same. At least they feel very similar. Probably cap I actually while I'm here. You know, I probably should actually, yeah, I should cap I. And I do like the avionics of the Eurofighter. It's got its own version of the HMS with IFF. Obviously, it's not nearly, it doesn't have the data link. It's got to get information fed from the radar. So you have to put your radar out there, right? You have to turn it on and look at targets for it to actually work. So like, I'll show you. So like, I'll look out to where this Gripen is, right? He's right there. So like, my radar's not locking him, but I can see stuff in the distance. What's locking him now? But I can see stuff in the distance. They're all triangles, so they're all enemies. I can widen this, and I might get some stuff off the sides as well. But like these markers, see how they stay there, right? They stay on the HMD. So it's not quite like Rafale HMD, but it's not bad. It's still useful. So the avionics are still they're still really good. I was wondering, does the IRST give some kind of warning on your RWR? No, it does not. There is no warning, at least that I'm aware of. If there is, I do not know. I'm fairly certain there isn't, because I've never seen anybody react when I lock them with IRST. Which I guess that is a good point you bring up, Merrick, right? The laser warning system should theoretically pick it up, right? Because it has a laser rangefinder. And it should pick up this as well, right? If I turn my laser on and look at him with it, it should theoretically pick him up. And we'll get some speed back here. I was just kind of floating in the point, trying to save some fuel. But I don't know. Maybe I just launch on this guy. Let's and maybe try and get him a little defensive. I mean, ultimately it's probably not gonna matter, right? All he's got to do is multipath. Oh, he's dead. Cool. There is a Rafale somewhere though. I think that is the Rafale right there. There's a friendly. Yeah, there's the Rafale. Got him. He flared, but it was kind of a side aspect shot, so that's basically just as good as rear aspect. Man, I show up in the point, start capping it, and they really don't want that. They like immediately show up in force. Well, not immediately, but like their whole team comes over here almost. I think that's like 4 or 5. I don't want to turn into my left actually, because then I'll leave the point. So I'll turn in on this guy on my left, or my right. I'm hoping that was one of them. Oh no, that was a Gripen. I'm getting chased by F-16s. Oh, Looks like maybe a teammate is engaging them right now. Oh, yeah. Leonardo. Maybe. That'll be pretty based if it is. But I think we get the point, which is sweet. I didn't think we were going to have enough time to get it. I think maybe somebody came in and helped me, because that seemed relatively quick. But we will go... Actually, a ground battle should spawn. So let's go change our loadout and grab some bombs.
We're controlling most of the zones.
Did a ground battle spawn? I mean, Legend, there really is nothing else for me to grind for now, man. Yo, Kalhan, what up, man? I have a Gripen. I have a Eurfighter. I have a Rafale. I've completed US. I've completed... I haven't completed Japan, I guess, but I don't really see the reason to complete Japan right now. So I already have a Gripen. I mean, F2? Well, yeah, but they don't have it. And it'll be under the F-16. Or under the F-15, I think. I doubt it'll be under the Gripen. Because that's the tie tree. Or the tie line. I have Russia already. I mean, I guess I don't have the Su-34, but I don't really know why I would need it. I got the Su-27 SM, and that thing can multi-roll really well. Let me read your message. Let me land first, Merrick. 1 second. When you were flying the Rafale, sometimes on RWR you could see question mark. That means unidentified threat. I checked which bands does the RWR cover, and it seems that all which are used by top tier. So the question about IRST comes from that. Oh, Merrick. So the question marks are generally going to be planes that don't have their symbols modeled. So take the J-10, for example. The J-10 is still a question mark. The Su-33, it's new. It's a new radar, so it is also a question mark. I can't think of any other planes that would be question marks. But that is... Oh yeah, Kafir. Yeah, good call. And then sometimes you'll get it from ground AA as well. So the question mark on your RWR is always going to be some sort of radar ping. Always. It won't be IRST. That would be cool, though. Really? No ground battle? Yeah, no worries, Merrick. Okay, I was really expecting there to be a ground battle. That's why I landed here, not the carrier. But I guess not. We kept a point and there's no ground battle. There should be one here. Beasley, hush. It should. And that's an interesting point that they brought up. That should be modeled in game too, I feel like. Which would be really cool. That would be really, really cool. Because IRST has a rangefinder in it. So it would theoretically detect that. Well, not theoretically, it just would. 16 over here somewhere. Right there. This is why I don't like this map. Is like this is a good example of like how multipathing can be like annoying and bad on just like super so on super flat maps like this. Damn. That Grippin really tried to help that Rafale. And he got the kill too. At least he got the kill. That sucks though. If you see somebody dogfighting, if they're not screaming for help, don't help them. And if they are screaming for help, don't launch a missile. Just go gun. Go use the most likely slow speeds of the dogfight to put you in an advantage and get guns on and help that way. Because you're not going to help with a missile as much as you would think you would. Probably just going to do more harm than good like that guy. Ah, I got him. I didn't think that was... I thought I missed him. I was just going to go 9M him. But he's done for either way. Yeah, he's still burning. He's back there somewhere burning up. Man, that's a lot of targets. I think those are all players too. Holy shit. I'm just gonna launch on like all of them. I got the Grippin too. So I got 2 out of the 3 people I launched on. At least I hit him. That might not kill him. Those are AI. That Grippin wants my cheeks though. I don't see him back there. Oh, well, of course I don't now. Yeah, I really, Denmark gets really old. Really, really old. Man, I do not like being up this high. Kill assist, oh my god, and it was a TK? Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Well, it's not. That fucking sucks for that guy, but man. Will this missile like fuck off? It's never gonna hit me. It's just so annoying. Yeah, man, we don't need a new map, Callahan. We need like 3. And there are so many RB maps that would be great for Sim. So many. Like Pyres or Pipe. So there's the P. It's got a Y in it. I have to look it up. There's so many good RB maps that would be fun in Sim. Even City would be fun. Like there's so many. And they could... And I get it, like, okay, so, like, you got to think of it from a development standpoint, right? So, like, put yourself in their shoes, like, think, okay, why don't they, right? Because there's so many maps, there's so many, they could just easily move them over, right, you would think. But you also got to think the maps for Sim have air bases and airfields that rotate. So there would be, maybe not like a substantial, but there would be some like development that they would have to do to make it work, because they would have to find fitting locations on those maps that you could spawn an airfield. You would have to find multiple of them. You know, you'd have to find 5 or 3 on each map, and then at a time, and then you would have to have, again, multiple positions that would fit. So it makes like it makes sense why they wouldn't spend a bunch of time on it, but at the same time, I can't imagine it would really be that difficult. And it's been so long, right? Not even a single map. So yeah, they need to bring us some more maps, man. 'Cause you can only play on the same shit for so long. So it gets old. Let's see if this hits. If I can even lock him. Can't. Oh, yep. Okay. Awesome. I fucked that up. No ground battles. Yeah, I don't want to... I don't know. This map's fucking boring. We'll go see if I can find a Rafale match. So I really don't want to... I just really want to play the Rafale. I don't even know if I'm going to spade this thing. So I've kind of already gotten my my taste of it. I already know how good it is. I believe I was already in this one. Vietnam, and this is almost over. And small map. Okay, we're just maybe not gonna play top tier. Wilton, yes, it is. F-14B. F-14A, if you can somehow get past its RWR, then yeah, it's good for Sim. But F-14B is one of like my all-time favorite planes for Sim. Is it 13.0 day? It is. Well, I'll take it out. I'll take the F-16 to... Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to find a single lobby, because it's going to be Israeli players probably. Full of Israeli players. Yeah, look at all these Kafir C7s or C10s. Man, and that's a small map too. Like, holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they... Because, like, they give Sim a lot of love, right? With cockpits and HMDs and all this stuff. But, they fall short on so many different areas. Let's see how this goes. Show off the F-14. This thing needs a lot of fuel. Take some Phoenixes. What are we up against? Probably going to be a lot of C10s. C10. Okay, one C10. But yeah, Wilton. So like the F-14 is really, really good, but it is heavily reliant on your ability to use manual wing sweep as well. Because as far as dogfights go, that's really where it shines. And trust me, it's good. very good in a dogfight. Probably one of the best planes in a dogfight. It's so much fun to use too. I haven't flown this thing in a little bit. Nice, dude. Yeah, the A is, I'm assuming alright, because that's going to be your first one. The A's not bad, right? It's got some weaker engines, but its big issue is just its RWR. It gets an RWR that doesn't have IFF. It's a non-digital, non-IFF RWR. And you lose so much situational awareness with that. That is, like, really, really crucial up here at this BR. Like, the MiG-29 gets away without having a digital RWR, but it also has a pretty good... No, it's not the F4 RWR. I don't know which one it is. Because it's F4 RWRs are digital. And if they're not digital, they at least detect band. Not, like, plain nomenclature. They just detect the radar's band. They'll say IH or whatever. But the F-14A is... Actually, I take that back. I haven't flown it since the most recent RWR updates. So maybe they changed it to where it is more like an F4 RWR. I could be wrong on that. I haven't flown the A in a while. All right, what's going on over here? Another cool thing comes with the camera. It's not the best camera. Doesn't get thermals, but camera nonetheless. And we love targeting pods around here. Alright, what do I got up here? Attackers, B7. So those, I believe, are players. I think this guy's already launching on these people. We're going to be looking for question marks, primarily question marks. Those are going to be Kafir C10s, and those are going to be really dangerous. Okay, so that should hit him because he's not paying attention. Yep. You cannot multipath an iron missile. That you cannot do. MiG-29. Is that an actual MiG-29? Yeah, it is an actual MiG-29. There he is. I would like to dogfight this guy, personally. Okay, or you can just eat the missile. Carl, change your name! It's good though, man. I'm good. How are you? Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, Bison. That's super dangerous. I have really hot engines. And R-73s are... and he's dead. R-73s are like crazy effective against F-14 because super crazy hot engines. That is really close, that missile. I don't think that's at me, but just to be safe, we will multipath. We'll dump our Phoenixes here because they're heavy-ass missiles, and I don't really rely on them too much. Is that an F-20? It sure looks like an F-20. I know there's enemies around here. There's like 3. We're gonna let that guy go. Focus on this F-14 off my right. I don't have any more Sparrows. I wish I would have brought more. Nope, I gotta get guns on him. Oh, this MiG-29 might kill me here though, with an ER. Oh my god. Parkour Derby. I didn't see his question mark, but he was probably mingled upon one of those like 5 guys I passed. I do want to try the Kafir. I don't really know what I want to do today, really. I keep switching back and forth between a bunch of shit. I really don't know what I want to do. I'm tired of the Eurfighter. Kind of just tired of top tier in general. And I don't really want to fly the Kafir without an... I mean, I might as well fly it. I really want the expert crew. I could barely crew it, though, is the thing. Fuck props. Fuck props. Can this take a derby? Wow, it can take derby and pythons from the rip. That's crazy. It starts with 2 derbies and 2 pythons, man. A little broken. 13.0, man. I don't know. I feel like this thing's just gonna be really, really good. Like, really good. This match is probably a fucking shit show, dude. All these people in a small map like that. That's also a small map. We'll try it. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe J7. I don't know. I really wanna see what this thing is about. I don't know, chaff. I guess it's top or not top tier, so I don't really like need chaff. Man, look at that refresh rate. Crazy. Look at these teams, man. Every single one of them, except for this guy, uses Fox 3s. What does 13.0 become? This is the Defas, right? Yeah, okay. F-16 is going to be an actual F-16. Probably like an MLU. Yeah, seriously. But I think we'll we'll have another BR bracket like that, Milton, probably. when they do some decompression. When they do some decompression, or when they just rotate the BRs and we get a 12.3 day. Because that's kind of what 12.7 is now. 12.7 is like sort of modern jets without Fox 3s. Man, this radar is insane. Look at that guy, he's tweaking on my radar screen. 40, 20. I like that actually. I don't know if that's AI or not. I don't feel like wasting the derby. I don't know if that tracked well. I lost him for a second. Okay, we're good. AV8B. Yeah, AV8B is fun. Oh, no G suit. No G suit and standard crew. I gotta chill with these turns. 18 rear. Right here maybe. F18 is gonna be AV8B plus for Italy. Oh no, F4. F29 rear. Already down to 2 missiles, but remember this thing doesn't get a lot of missiles to begin with. And I don't really want to dogfight this guy, so let's just kind of hope for the best here. Got him. Yep. Too close, brother. Should have pre-flared. Oh, it's RTB. Just because the plane you're gonna head on doesn't have IRCCM, doesn't mean you shouldn't pre-flare. Just a little bit. Just a hair. It's like maybe 2 pops. Maybe separate them a little bit. Not hurting anybody. Oh, I don't have Betty to tell me I'm overspeeding. This thing should get a shoot, I believe. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should keep playing the Eurfighter. And maybe actually the Gripen, because AV8B reminds me that I do have a goal, and it's to get the AV8B plus in Italy, so I can slaughter Blue 4 teams at 13.0 with Fox 3s. Forgot about that. But I need SL, which means I need to do premium grinding, which is not fun. So that's not fun, it's just boring and repetitive. You and me both, dude. This is the most broke I've been in a while. Mirage 2000. Yep. They're not cheap. Mirage 2000 puts the fear of God in me flying a Mirage 3. I mean, an absolutely souped up Giga Chad Mirage 3, but still. Mirage 3 nonetheless. Yeah, I used to have a bunch of SL. And then I completely grinded out like 2 trees in a month. Well, not that fast, but very quickly. And I'm addicted to Expert Cruise. Yeah, probably. I think that guy just... Yeah, that is a Vigan. F-16 Vigan. Armored 40Gs. These are not AIM-9Ls. These can really pull. I can actually kind of off-bore them a little bit. Not like a ton, but I can off-bore them more than I can a 9L or 9M. Mirage 2000. That scares me. Yeah, I would imagine a lot of people here are. F-18. I think the Mirage 2000 is going to be over here somewhere. This might kill me here. Yep. The dip in the terrain basically like prevents multipathing from working. Okay. And go play a different map, dude. I don't know what to tell you. If you're getting spawn camp and you're on a small map, go play a different map. I'm pretty sure an R27 ER can... Well, a Phoenix can literally go from one side of this map to the other. Seeing the... Oh, no, he's not. What was that? Oh, this guy. What the hell is that guy doing? Okie doke. Where's the guy like right here? F-18. I think it's a... I gotta pre-flare this guy anyways because he's got basically 9Ms. Like sort of 9Ms. Alright, dogfight. It's only an F4, but like I am stock. And I'm heavy. I'm gonna drop this fuel pod. He's gonna be better in a like turn as far as like energy retention goes, I think. Please don't crash. Can I hit my shots, please? For the love of God, thank you. MiG-29, I think, just got killed. That guy that was launching on me. Sorry, those were like really, really bad shots. Yeah, F-16 HMD, correct. Yeah, F-16, F-15, same thing. Dark Media. I think that was a guy that killed me with the AIM-120. Yep. Payback. Take it. God, this radar is insane. It tweaks. Excuse me. I got no chaff. So the only way I defeat these missiles is either by multipathing or running. And running is not fun.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
These seem to have much better off-the-rail performance than AIM-120s do. I probably should have saved that. Actually, yeah, I should have saved that. Oh no, I hit him. Badass. Got them both. I don't know what happened to that. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say I don't know what happened to that Vigan, but he's burning up. Okay, got them both. That was a slick double. Slick, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this thing's fucking incredibly good, dude. I had a feeling this was gonna be like this super broken plane, and I think my worries were right. I mean, these guys aren't like putting up some crazy big fight, but I mean, like that Vigan was literally. Oh, I don't want to wing rip. He was just like flying straight. He didn't even try and defend. F-18 close. Which one are you? He was like really close. These single pop flares, they are. Okay, good. Oh, he's dead. Okay. It's RTB and rearm. Get my derbies. I really want to use these as dogfight missiles. See how they do compared to 120s. Because they're 40 Gs. And they seem to go off the rails much better than an AIM-120. I'd like to see how well they do in that aspect. Oh man, I'm still tired. I'm like, you guys will probably notice this. I'm kind of like in a perpetual state of tired. So I'm always flipping my schedule back and forth between nights and days. So it's like either I don't sleep enough or I sleep too much. I'm just always tired. I was gonna take a nap earlier today, but nope. I think these gear rip at like 500. They're really, really weak. Weak ass gear. Yeah, I don't envy Op 4 13.0 teams right now. Like, you still have really, really good planes, right? You still have the J39A, you still have the Mirage 2000, you still have the MiG-29G, but, like, the amount of Fox 3s that the U.S. teams have, it's getting up there. It's getting up there pretty high, actually. Kisv, I think it's going to have a flight model much more similar to the Canard. Based off the fact that it has the same engines, I think it also... Okay, sweet. I still have audio. When my headphones get unplugged, sometimes I gotta... What do you mean music's super loud? It's no louder than it was before. Did it like go up really loud for whatever reason? Is it back down to normal? I didn't touch the music. Okay, yeah, it was probably because my cat unplugged my headphones and that some reason spiked it. I don't know why that would do it, but I think that's what happened. 1 second. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure, again, like I was saying, I believe this is the Kafir Canard airframe. So I know it's the Kafir Canard engine, and I would imagine it's going to be the airframe as well. I don't know why my headphone jack would have affected the music audio. That doesn't make any sense, but anyways. Oh, well then I don't know, dude. That sounds like you know more than know about the plane than I do. I would check Skill Shark charts if you want to know the exacts, but I don't know. I'm just basing off what it's telling me in the X-ray view. I'm gonna belly land this. I haven't watched Defin's video. I'm not sure. I would have to... I mean, I guess I wouldn't put it past Gaijin. I would not put it past Gaijin if they, like, just gave it the wrong name. Because I'm pretty sure this is based off the Kafir C7. Like, I remember reading that somewhere. But... Oh, I didn't even take the Canard. That's okay. But either way, I don't really think it... They both fly very similar, the Canard and the C7. Like, they fly very, very similar. There's a little bit of a difference. Like, the Canard has... It seems to have a little bit better energy retention than the C7 does. But obviously, the C7 has stronger engine. So... I don't know. I don't think either way it's going to matter too much because they're both pretty strong dogfighters. That was a weird-ass probe, though. It's like over your shoulder. God, this radar is so good. Yeah, I mean, they both do decent with high-speed energy retention. So like Mach, right? So like the Mach turns, their energy retention isn't too bad. But like, yeah, I mean, obviously both of them are gonna have really bad energy retention, comparatively speaking to other planes. But it's just the Canard seems to have better than the C7. But again, that's not really where they're supposed to. That's not really where they're. That's not really how you're supposed to use them in the first place. So, it might not really be super relevant. I don't know what FAC 3005 stands for though. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, I can't zoom in on it. Yeah, absolutely. Ox, you 100% can. People do it all the time. It's where the best players in the game use controllers. Come on, man. This HMD seems way crisper than the F-16 and F-15 HMD. I know they're exactly the same as far as, like, design. But the colors and lines and everything just seem way crisper. I don't know what it is about it. It's just crisp as fuck. I don't know how to put it. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, you don't need a joystick, man. I play on mouse and keyboard. This is just 100% mouse and keyboard gameplay. No head tracking, nothing. Just mouse and keyboard. No, it's... I mean, maybe it is the brightness. I don't know. I mean, even still, it seems really crisp with low brightness. Got him. Ooh, F-16 French A. That's a scary plane. Oh, their whole team's fucking... Where do you need backup from? Chunky Feet? B5? Oh, he just got shit on by Mirage 2000. And there's Mirage 2000's dead. Mirage 2000, very scary. I don't want to 2v1 those guys. One thing I really like about this HMD, though... Oh, actually, it's not doing it. Is it the closest target? See, okay, so in the top left of the HMD where it says A. So that is where the AA is. It's somewhere in that direction. I wonder if it sorts by closest target now. Because before it would just kind of seem to, like, jump around on which one it chose. See how it's, like, jumping around? I wonder if it does it by closest now. God, this radar is insane. It's like one of those early World War II search radars that just go at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Can't tell who's who, though. See, what we were talking about in chat, close range reliability on radars is shit. This is what I'm talking about. I can't even pick up the other guy. Even with the most powerful radar in the game, I'm not 100% sure that's actually the enemy. Seems to be, though. Seems to be. Did he crash? Okay, there he is. I'm just gonna kill this guy, man. World's longest dogfight. I don't know what that guy was in. Isn't the United States Air Force adopting F-15A camo again on F-15EX? No clue, dude. F-16A, and he's dead. That is the best, in my opinion, that is the best F-16 in the game. F-16A, Block 10 with, oh, my fuel. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck. God damn it, dude. I really don't want to crash. That was a good fly out. Okay, drop my missiles, search some weight, and I really don't think we make this. Okay, but Block 10, Block 15, it's still F-16A has an incredibly both have an incredibly strong flight model. What I was saying before I realized I ran out of fuel is the AIM-9Ms. Being able to take AIM-9Ms is just insanely good. It's such a good plane. Best F-16 in the game. Okay, I'm just gonna J out. I'm not making that. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Clisby. I highly doubt JF-17 beats really any F-16, like in a pilot to pilot fight. I don't think that's the case. I know that the JF-17 is really good. It's probably one of the Chinese, like, top 3 Chinese planes that I played the most with, and that was on release when it was like cracked out of its mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I would have to see it. I have my doubts. Just because it's from some person doesn't mean I'm gonna really necessarily believe it. I don't think the JF-17 is gonna beat an F-16 pilot to pilot. I think the F-16 is just so much better with such stronger engines. I don't know, I'm pretty sure its energy retention's way better. I mean, you can just go vertical. But still, what I'm trying to say here is the French, Belgium, whatever you want to call it, F-16 is, in my opinion, the best one in the game. Where it sits in BR, its equipment, its flight model, thing is just cracked. Such a fun plane to use. Best BR for BR sim plane? I don't know, man. I think there's always going to be an argument that the J7E is the best. At least for jets. I don't know shit about props. But I think the J7E. No, the downside to the JF-17 is its engine. It has a relatively weak engine. Other than that, it's a very strong plane. But its engine is very weak. Oh, French. Oh, sorry. French F-16. Yeah, it doesn't have HMD. It doesn't need it, though. You know what I mean? It only gets AIM-9Ms. It doesn't get any radar munition at all. So... yeah, I would be fine giving the J7E and HMD and better missiles because it is absolutely ridiculous where it's at. M2K is going to be rough. Got him. Good fight. Stock? Stock with stock crew. I'll take it. I think that is a Mirage. I can't tell who's who. I'm gonna hope that this guy can kill him. Okay, good shit. not doing bad for stock. This plane is very, very good. Definitely just as good as... No, my mic's not muted. Definitely just as good as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, they can very easily add a lot of these missiles, these really high off-bore, high G IR missiles with incredible ranges and stuff like that, like Micah IR, Python 4s, Iris-T, AIM-9X. Like, they theoretically can implement these into the game, but if they were to ever do it, even remotely close to, like, IRL stats, like, it would just never... it would never work in the game. They can add them, but they're going to have to nerf them into the dirt. The good news, though, the good thing about that is if they do add them right and then nerf them into the dirt, it makes it much more easy for them to balance them. Makes it way easier to balance them across the board for everybody, which is more important. Okay, Magic 2 right off my front, or Magic 2, Mirage 2000. Already full fuel, so I dropped my tank, because I feel like he's going to want a dogfight again. I'm pretty sure this is the same guy. There's a lot they would have to change, man, for it to be, oh my god, be fairly implemented. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. It'll probably be like, I don't know. I don't know when an update like that would come out. Yeah, that's the great thing about adding missiles that are just objectively, like, unbalanced, is you can balance them in-game by artificially nerfing them to make it a balanced playing field for everybody. But yeah, Micah ER or IR is going to be crazy. Is he just going to eat that? Yep. Yeah, there's plenty of ways that they can balance a lot of all this stuff throughout time, and as things go on, they just need to release a lot of the things at a like take Fox 3s for example, right? That is a good example on how not to do it. Like the AIM 120 was just cracked out of its mind, and it took them forever, but they really should have just, like, I don't know, hindsight's 2020, I guess. But I would say Fox 3s is a good example of how not to do it. And hopefully they learn from that, because it'll be similar, right? It'll be kind of a similar kind of development. Yeah, it's a good point, Colin. Like, they really do just need to go out and say it, right? Like, realism is great and all. Like, they should strive for realism. But, like, the most important thing about this is it's a fucking video game, right? It, first and foremost, is a video game that people play to have fun. And you can't do that if everything is incredibly unbalanced and you're releasing stuff in an unbalanced manner. Like, ultimately, this is a video game and really should just strive to make it fun and balanced first. And then they can achieve realism later. I don't know. I can't tell you how many times I've heard F-18X update. It'll happen when it happens, man. I've already said my piece on the F-18. I really don't think it's going to be as good as people were expecting it to be. I don't know. F-18's not out yet, so we can't really say what it's going to have. People are so enamored with the F-18 when it comes to, like, sims, because they look at DCS and they're like, oh my god, the F-18's the best dogfighter in the world. I've seen these DCS clips and everybody says it's the best. And, like, forget that these are, like, two completely different games with two completely different simulation models. I mean, yeah, they teased it, I think, but it's not. It'll come when it comes. We've been hearing F-18 for the past, like, year plus. It'll show up when it shows up. Holy. Alright. See those things go through my fucking cockpit? I forget F4S players exist, man. That's annoying. Let's see. I wanted to play the Rafale. Can I play it? Yikes. Whatever. We'll play some Sinai. I have tanks. Yes, I got 3 tanks. I have not played the Rafale in a little bit. Oh, my beloved Rafale. Yeah, dude, that was a serious jump scare. Literally, one went through my cockpit. I was like, okay, I guess I'm safe, whatever. And then another one came out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that back on the VOD. that was pretty funny. Thunderclouds, huh? Oh, just cloudy. This is just cloudy. Man, I just wish you could see the weather of the map before you join. That's all I want. That's all we want. Okay, where is... There it is. The marker right there. Alright, does this have... I got the camera... That's right. Slow deck speed on this thing. Oh, is there a server I don't have selected? I need to look at that, because I mean to have all of them selected. Is this whole fucking shit just gonna be covered in clouds, dude? I'm so fucking sick and tired of clouds, man. I'm so sick of them. Like, look at this. How is this cool and engaging? Oh, there's a ground battle? Oh, sick. It's in fucking clouds? On Sinai in the middle of the fucking desert? Yeah, dude, this is fucking sick. Excuse me. I don't even think I'm able to see him from up above, am I? Any angle at all? Yeah, man. Super cool. So glad this is a feature. This isn't even thunderclouds, dude. This is just cloudy. Oh, gotcha. Am I gonna be able to see it from, like, maybe this side? Is there any direction I can actually see this? Okay, I've heard clouds are client side too. I don't believe that for a second. Because I've seen people literally dogfight in the same clouds as me. Like, why else? Okay, yeah. Dude, fuck that. That's ridiculous. I don't believe clouds are client side. Like maybe like cloud design, maybe, but like cloud placement. Like these clouds are probably here for everybody, but they might maybe look a little different. But I do not believe that for a second. Yeah, it doesn't need them. Does not need Micahs for a second. Let me guess. Okay, I can actually see those tracers. This guy's just locking me up. Is he on his runway or something? No. Oh, he's behind me to my right. He's over here somewhere. Would you fucking stop locking me up, please? It's really annoying. Okay, so I'm looking for targets on the right, which are going to be these. Yeah, a lot of clouds. And they look like thunderclouds, too. Man, that guy really took a while to get that missile off. And I don't think it's going to hit. I think that is a target, and I think I missed it. Okay, I gotta remember I don't have as much chaff in this thing as I do like the Eurfighter. Okay, where's this guy? Is he above me? That's him right there, I think. Dude just chased me down. Holy negative G. Just testing? Huh. Yeah, Nico, I don't know, man. I've heard the client-side cloud thing from a couple people, and until I hear it from a dev, I'm not gonna believe it.
Attack the A point.
Just crashing. Get rid of your useful actions. Nah, man. You keep them. Yeah, France has very unique planes. That's why I like China is one of the countries I recommend more often to people than others, just because they also have really unique planes, and they're also going to get more like really unique planes. So, and I think unique planes make it way more enjoyable.
We've captured a zone.
Returning to the airfield.
15. Where was he at? Over here on the right? He crashed. Man, these guys are folding. They don't have a single kill. Holy shit. Blue 4 truly suffers. Excuse me. I love these sticks. The stick and throttle setup is so cool. They kind of like mirror each other. Really, really cool. Very unique. Oh, that's right. I can't see him on my HMD in this thing. So I just kind of got to go by feel here. I do really much prefer these RWRs. I really don't like the RWR in the Eurfighter. Its increased range just really throws me through a loop because I am just so used to this range of RWR. Just about all the digital RWRs have the same range, or at least relatively close. But the Eurfighter's RWR is just so much more range. It really just throws me off. The Eurfighter. The Eurfighter RWR, I really don't like that one. I really don't. I feel like everything is twice as close as it is. The difference in distance really makes a difference for me personally. As far as perspective goes. And it makes fights much more difficult, in my opinion. Just for me personally. Second one didn't hit? Okay, I was gonna say, I find that hard to believe. I don't know how I feel about the cockpit on this thing. I like it a lot. I just don't like how big the center screen is. So like if I zoom in on it, right, I lose vision on these sides. So like I can only see half of my map. Yeah, no, it's the Rafale, man. I just I think the Rafale is just so much better. It's just everything about the Rafale complements everything. The missiles, the radar, the flight performance, the engines. I mean, everything just goes, it flows so well together. Yeah, sure, it doesn't have as high of a top end as the Eurfighter. Doesn't have as many countermeasures. The flight performance technically is not as good. But I just fucking, I can't. You can't beat this plane, man. It's just so good. It's so much fun. Yeah, Kisby. Yeah, for sure. 100% agree. Grip and cockpit is the best. I think the grip and cockpit is perfect. It has the 3 big screens, but they're flush together, and that you don't have this big ass screen like almost right in your dick. I mean, yeah, guns. Sure, it's worse than them with guns, but this thing's biggest tool is its micas. Its micas and its radar. So and in top tier, you very rarely get into gun-only dogfights. So I'm gonna pick the Rafale. Yeah, it's not an issue with track IR for sure, but I don't use track IR. Oh yeah, the F-16 cockpit's like very generic. I think it's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just kind of like generic cockpit, MFD generic. Same with F-15. The Gripen is just, yeah, the Gripen cockpit is the coolest for sure. It's the best because it's got the 3 big ass screens with a bunch of information and the unique radar and RWR screens, and they're all flush and they don't get in the way. Oh yeah, that's also a really big point, New. The canopy, obviously speaking, the best canopy in the game is the F-16. Like you can't beat that. You can't. There is no canopy that's better than that. Oh, simply joined. Oh, and Squish. Cole Shepard. Oh, Cole Shepard. Oh, and Beans. They in Discord? Yeah, they are. Kinda want to go in there and hang out, but... Oh, Legend? Dude, Legend. Legend, if you're in stream, dude, you're cooked. I'm telling you that right now. I'm sorry. You're cooked. No, new. They're on my team this time. They're on my team this time, so I'm fine. Gowdy, though. Or Goody. I know that guy, and he's pretty good. And Legend's pretty good as well. I didn't even know he was in my lobby. My wife just got home. I'm gonna drop my fuel tanks here. I don't want to drop my bombs yet. Where did he go? I do like this HMD, but it is very information heavy, and it gets very cluttering sometimes, like right now. Trying to find this guy on the horizon is very difficult. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Old Shepherd got me. Yeah, see, like, I couldn't see that dude anywhere with the HMD. Like, cause he was on the horizon, but that big-ass fucking horizon line just gets in the way. I need to bind, just turn it off sometimes. I feel like this is gonna quickly turn into a sweat fest, so I'm just gonna forego the bombs and just go air to air. It's not the fucking airfield I originally picked. My airfields like jump around, it's so annoying. I'm gonna take off in this direction. I'm gonna be back in like 3 minutes. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so this guy, he's pretty good, if I remember correctly. I don't know about any of these others. But we are foregoing the CAS. We're just going strictly air interdiction, and that is it. Okay, so that light marker is a missile, and this guy is just running, I think. He's at altitude, though. Eurfighter off my right, though, so we're gonna switch to that. Right there. Sinful got Goody. I forget my HMS doesn't fucking... Got him. I gotta remember, that's gonna be big. That is a big downfall to this thing's HMS. Is it doesn't have that radar marker. That is a really big downfall. Because that is really nice to have, especially with these radars that have high off-bore or high angles of search, or whatever you want to call it. Not being able to see exactly, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate. What happened to Squish?
Just a little more effort.
Oh, did Squish get AASM kills? Wait, what happened to Simply? He just crashed twice? No, just once. Okay, that was weird. It showed up like twice, I thought. I saw a J39 over here on radar somewhere. Man, these clouds are so sick. Alright. Well, that's a lot of them. Okay, I think I got one to crash at least. Maybe I got both to crash.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
He's over here somewhere. Right there. I think somebody just got him. That bark and get out of my face. Yeah, they got him. Goody, whatever his name is. That's teammate. Teammate is going to be intersecting with this guy, so I'm not going to launch. I'm going to TK. Yeah, they just killed him. Is that gripping? We're like already in these guys' shit. Okay.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Alright, more RTB. Maybe give these guys some relief, remove some pressure. Yeah, you might be right, New. As far as our darter. I mean, it is. I don't know. I don't know the performance differences. All I know is the 40G. My biggest complaint about the AIM-120 is not necessarily its G pull. I think its G pull isn't really that bad. It's just its off the rail performance is so bad. It really takes a while for it to like speed up off the rails. It just doesn't pull very hard, so. I think this guy knows what. Oh my god. Something got him. And he's dead too. Oh. Holy, that was close. I just dumped all my chaff. Alright, let's get out of here. It's RTB. I'm pretty sure that guy died. Did he not? I thought he did. I thought I just saw him like burn up. Fuck. I could have sworn I just saw him like burn up. Nope. I'm pretty sure I get a 9M in the ass here. Told you. See, this is a peak example of HUD, like, it's too fucking overwhelming. And even if I turn the brightness down all the way, it's still, like, can't see shit. I don't have a rudder, do I? No. Okay, whatever. My cat is like Falcon Velcro. I need to rebind. So HMD. I'm overspeeding as I'm doing this. Oh, nothing, Mythic. It's literally just squishing simply or shitting on this guy and he's upset and blah 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 blah. That's it. Literally just salty lobby. What's new? But I am trying to think here what actually no, it's numlock. So it is that. I don't think I use this for anything. No, I do, of course. What about this? Fire, okay. What about this? Yeah, I like that. Okay, I like that a lot. That works. I have 3 cats. I have a orange tabby, I have a regular tabby, and then I have a Siamese. And my Siamese, Applehead Siamese, she is like Velcro. Yeah, man, I don't get into the hate, I guess, or the drama. I just play with whoever. I play with Squish and Simply sometimes. I play with Nimble sometimes. I don't know. I just play with whoever wants to play. I don't really give a shit about. I don't know. I don't think making this game your whole personality is healthy. You know what I mean? Alright, okay, yeah, I think I like this a lot. Because I've been complaining about this HMD for a while, how it being like way too information dense, and that horizon line being thick as fuck. It gets in the way. I need to stop talking and pay attention to what's in front of me. There.
Move after me.
Oh, he's behind me? Okay, and then I lost this guy, of course, right? God, I'm fucking out of the sauce, man. I'm not in the sauce. I'm just out of the sauce. The rudder is always the first fucking thing to go on this plane, man. I just, yeah.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Attention to the map.
Dude, who, like... Yeah, I'm gonna call it right here. Like, I don't give a fuck about forums. I don't give a fuck about drama. We're not gonna discuss it in chat either. So if you guys want to like discuss what people said where on what forums and why people don't like other people, you can discuss it in Squish's Discord. You can go discuss it in Nimble's Discord. You can go discuss it in the forums. But we're not gonna. I'm not gonna entertain it here. People are allowed to have their own opinions on what planes they think are good and aren't. No, Mythic, you're good. You're good. I'm mainly talking to Kisby here. But just in general, I don't. This is not stuff I want to entertain. You're both your guys are fine. I'm just saying, like, it's just I wanna set a good tone for the stream. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how to explain it, but I don't really care too much about that stuff. Right in front of me. Is that a D2? Maybe? I don't know. Is he gonna turn in? Radar repeating bug. What do you mean? I'm not familiar with that. Got him. Okay, that missile is way closer than I expected it to be. We'll dive, change aspects here.
Excellent.
Oh, I think that was the F-15 that launched at me. That just crashed. I'm surprised this lobby is still so full. This guy's kicking ass too. I don't recognize this guy's name. What's he in? Grippin. Good for him. That is an enemy up there, I believe. Way up there. Holy shit. Should just dive? I think that is the F... Not sure where the F-15 is right here.
Guide on me.
Oh my god. And I'm out of chaff. My missile almost killed that teammate. I fired on that corpse that I didn't realize was a corpse, and then that teammate flew by it, and it just, it went right for him. It, like, re-pitbulled onto him. I got really lucky there. Really, really lucky. That looks like a suspect full contrail, maybe. Where are you? They'd like to hang out. I don't know. Maybe the whole battle is just happening over here. Okay, so I got something here. He's defensive at least. That's just flares. Remember, I don't have chaff, so I can't be too... F-14 on the RWR. I respect the effort.
Attention to the map.
I'm gonna launch on this guy and try and force him to turn in left. I don't want him to get back to his base, but he might actually. Okay, he's dead. I think that was him that just got killed. So instead we'll take this F-16. Remember, no chaff. Eurfighter. Okay, I die here. I just don't fucking have chaff. It's gonna be legend probably. I don't know. I almost J'd out on accident. I'm just waiting for this missile to hit me. Maybe? Hello? What? Yeah, it was legend. I don't know how that didn't hit me. I didn't chaff or anything. I just like dodged it. The fuck?
Thank you very much.
Okay, can I please get out of HMS? Like, what the fuck? Thank you.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Follow up with a second because he turned back in. And then we'll pull away. And RTB and get some chaff. Got him. Fuel. Man, Betty is going off. What are you guys talking about in chat? What nerd shit are you guys talking about? Okay, yeah, because I asked a question and I totally forgot I asked a question. And this is about the, what is it? Radar repeating bug. Okay. So it's not a bug. How it repeats bottom to top. Basically, radar is scanning a vertical area with bars. Yep, tracking. 70 by 11. It scans 4 bars top to bottom. And each bar would be a degree, right? It would cover a specific amount of degrees. Yeah, Carlos, Rafale fucking slaps. And I appreciate that, Nin. Or new, sorry. Is it Nin? No, it's new. You gotta change your fucking name, dude. You just gotta change your name. I don't know what it is anymore, but I appreciate it. Okay, so back to that. So yeah, it scans the bars 1, 3, 2, 4. That seems like a weird pattern. Which means the radar scans half as fast. I don't see how that would, because it's still doing the same amount of scans to cover the same amount of area. I don't know how that would be half as fast. I figured that would be the same speed, right? Because it goes from 1 to 3 to 2 to 4 instead of 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Oh, to 4 to 3 to 2. I see. Okay, I missed that part. Repeat top to bottom since it's rescanning, but it's already scanned. All radars act like this, but it's more obvious on planes with slower scan rates, I would imagine, like the SU-27. Why only narrow scans are super fast, refresh radars are good. You do realize that you can notch the missile if you're below the horizon without chaff. I don't know, I've never, I would imagine radar missiles are PD, are they not? Radar seeker heads. I guess you can notch without chaff, right? I guess that's what I did. I've just never actually seen that happen. Yeah, see, this is where, like, I just don't know anything about... This is where you're gonna, like, find a big split between me and a lot of the other big sim guys. Not only do I not know shit about, like, IRL radars and planes and, like... Well, I know about planes and physics and stuff, but, like, about IRL, like, mechanics and how aspects of these things work, like specifically with radars, I don't know, and nor do I really care personally. I don't know shit about that stuff. I know there's a lot of guys out there that are just like crazy, ridiculous like bottomless pits of knowledge on that stuff, and I'm like, well, actually, I don't know. They seem fine to me. The only radar that I think is like objectively bad is the SUs. Yeah, no. I'm not dogging you on you either. Like I'm not dogging on you for liking that stuff. That's cool. Like I totally understand why people would. I just I don't know, man. I just play the game, you know what I mean? That's why I like War Thunder. That's why I don't play DCS. That's why I like War Thunder so much more. It's just so much like chiller and relaxed and like I don't know. I don't gotta know how to fucking press all these fucking buttons. I can look at them and admire them. They look cool. I like all these buttons, but I don't know what they do. Yeah, I'm into engineering and stuff. Like, I work in a very technical field and do a lot of engineering stuff. But I just, aerospace stuff and radars. Like, I understand, like, lift and centers of lift and, like, the aero, like, as far as, like, engineering goes, as far as, like, flight, that I totally understand. I totally understand that stuff. But, like, the radars and the systems in these planes and, like, all that shit, I don't know, man. Oh yeah, dude, totally. That is one thing I do know. The one thing I do know is War Thunder got the IR modeling right. Isn't DCS like a isn't it like a dice roll system? It's literally like RNG based off whether a IR missile is like technically flammable or not. Like when you launch a missile, it basically like rolls a number, and that number dictates how hard it is to flare and if it is even actually flammable. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I heard that somewhere. That could be 100% wrong. Because if that's the case, dude, that's fucking like criminal. Use a percent probability. No way. That's crazy to me, man.
Attention to the designated grid square.
That's crazy to me. Yeah, I remember I had a discussion with I can't believe I forgot his name. Who's the Wovie guy? The Wovie Squadron leader, dude. Deathbond. I had a discussion with Deathbond with this, and he said that's not how it works, but a bunch of people were basically like saying, yeah, that's how it works, and because we were talking about like how War Thunder really isn't that bad as far as like a flight simulator goes, and I brought up the fact that they use like a dice roll system, and it's just ridiculous that that's even true.
Attention to the map.
Yo, what up, Patak? Welcome. Do you want to play Sim? I am currently in a match right now, and I'm actually going to be hopping off after this match ends. So, unfortunately, the answer is going to be no. Appreciate the interest, though. I'm going to launch on this guy and maybe try and force him down, because he's at an altitude to where he can potentially outspeed me. Yeah, I get so many like DCS purists in my comments. Like, you playing War Thunder, isn't that just an arcade game? Like, yeah, man. Like, they're all arcade games. They're all arcade games, man. Like, I don't think people realize, like, simulations and simulators, like, even the ones that the military use, not necessarily for, like, flight. I'm not talking about for flight, but I'm talking, like video game-based like simulators based off video games, I forget the name of what Arma was originally. Give me a second. Let me try and secure this kill, and then I'm gonna kind of beat this dead horse. Got him. Okay. So Arma 3 was Bohemia Interactive made a... No way this guy gets a missile off on me. Okay, somebody killed him. Whatever, we'll take it. Arma 3, the game, was built off an engine that was used for a military simulator for, like, basic, like, squad tactics and stuff like that, and also, like, high-level, like, platoon tactics and planning and stuff. It was supposed to be used, and was actually used for the military in the U.S. for, like, planning and stuff. And I don't know if anybody here has ever played, like, Arma 3 and how bad that is as a simulator. And, brother, it's bad. But yet the military still uses it as a simulation for tactics and whatnot. It's ridiculous. And I have my air brake on, dude, because I'm fucking yapping. And yeah, and like, I don't know, like, whenever people were like, oh yeah, like, War Thunder Sim, like, that's an arcade game. Like, brother, they're all arcade games. Like, I don't think I've ever talked to somebody who's really big into flight sims and ever, like, and no one's ever agreed on, like, oh yeah, this one's the best, or this one's actually a flight sim. Like, no, this one's just an arcade. You know what I mean? Like, everybody that, like, I don't know. I feel like people treat flight simulators like football teams and sports teams. You know what I mean? Like, everybody they just stick with the one they like the most, or the one they play the most. It's silly. It's so silly. Yeah, like exactly, because the actual simulators cost insane amount of money. Insane amount of money. Like the real proper flight simulators. But yeah. Arma 3's goated, yeah. Yeah, Arma 3's goated. Most hours out of any video game I've ever had is in Arma. I still have more hours in Arma 3 than I do War Thunder. Okay, a 14 somewhere. Yeah, Tornado's rough, dude. Tornado's rough. If it's toast, he stands a chance. Anybody else, they're cooked. He's probably got a better chance than this F-14 does. Got him. Arma, I have 3,880 hours in Arma, and then 3,280 hours in War Thunder. Which is a lot. Rafale, attack. Rafale's goated. Like, the French tree is just, like Kisby's saying right there, the French tree is so much fun. It has the best F-16, in my opinion, in the game. It's got the Mirage 2000s, it's got the Mirage 4000, it's got the Rafale. Like, literally the only thing it's missing is, like, Gripen. And, like, I don't know. Gripen's cool, but... Okay, I'm gonna RTB. But yeah, attack France. France stays on top. Oh, let me catch up a little bit here. Sorry, I think stream paused for a second. Oh, I got him. God damn it. Sorry. Yeah, dude, the Tornado at 13.3 is dumb. And I'll say, honestly, the C10 at 13.0 I think is dumb too. I think it needs to be 13.3. The fact that either of those are 13.3 and the Su-33 and 27 are still 13.3, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. That specifically makes no sense to me. Like the Tornado, yeah, sure, okay, it gets A120s, it gets AIM-9Ms. Yeah, not the best flight model, but like it gets 8 missiles, so that is quite a bit. But the Su-27s, dude, those things need to be 13.0. That would breathe a lot of life into 13.0.
Keep it up and victory will be ours.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah. No, I actually help run an Arma unit. That's like that's really what got me into PC gaming was Arma 3. Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think they really need to think about maybe a little bit of decompression. But see, that's the thing. Oh, well, no. I mean, what am I saying? They totally should, because they have different BRs for Sim and RB for a reason, right? So I think some decompression in Sim, I think that is totally fair. I think that's a fair request. Just for Sim, because... I mean, it could probably also be beneficial to RB, but some decompression in Sim so we can really kind of flesh out what we want our brackets to be, right? Because 13.0 used to be, we were talking about this earlier, it used to be the Fox 1, Fox 2, but still semi-modern jets, right? And now it's just like, I don't know, it's like baby Fox 3s, and it's just, yeah, I don't know, man. Is that simply? That was simply passing me. You know what I mean? I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's a fair fair discussion and a fair ask. I can't believe Legend's sticking this out, dude.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Man, I can't play Siege. I used to play Siege back in the day. Last time I really sat, like, I played Siege regularly on release up until when they released Blackbeard. That was the last time I really, like, that was when I stopped playing Siege. When they released Blackbeard, and he was like the single most broken operator ever to be released, and that dude was insane. I miss old Siege, man. I miss the slow-paced old Siege. Like, there weren't that many operators. It was just very, like, cut and dry. It was fun, man. It was really, really fun. Yeah, it's just fluff now. Siege is just like a lot of fluff operators. Yeah, respect to Legend for sure, man. I don't know if he's watching the stream right now. He probably isn't. Or he probably is, it's just muted. But yeah, he's by himself too. Usually him and I play a lot together. He's actually from the same Arma group as me. Yeah, I mean, where does Squish? He needs help over here. I think I want to agree with you on that, Mythic, but I want to, like, I try and look at this issue, like, as logically as I can, and, like, people just, like, if they're not having fun, right, like, why should they stay? You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to convince somebody that they're not having fun, but because of the game, you know what I mean, they should stick it out? Because at the end of the day, this is still just a video game. So, like, if the match isn't going well for them, like, logically speaking, it makes sense that they would leave, right? Because they're not having fun, and it's not going well. So, I think I agree with you. I think that is a problem, people leaving. But I think it's a problem that I can, like, emphasize. I can... Man, I am... empathize. Holy shit. I think that is a problem I can empathize with, right? Because, like, if it's a video game, like, they still need to have fun. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Again, I'm not saying it's not an issue. I just... it's an issue that I at least understand, and I can relate to a little bit. I mean, so, and again, I understand what you're saying. Like it's a good point. If you can't play the game and not lose a couple times, right, then maybe you should not be playing the game. But I think this is a good example of the extreme, right? I think this is a very good example of the extreme. That this is one of the most stacked teams I've seen in a while. 1, 2, 3 people in a VC. I've never seen this guy, but he's fucking shitting on them. He's doing really, really well. And I'm doing alright. Right? I mean, this is like a really good example of just... Oh, and Seals. Seals is good too. I know that guy. It's just, like, you can't fault people for joining something like this, right? And then not wanting to play it out. I totally understand why somebody would want to leave. I get it. Like, I totally get it. You bring up a good point, right? This is probably maybe not the best example. This is probably an extreme. Like, this is how do they say it? Yeah, I don't know. This is just an extreme example. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think we're kind of both saying the same thing here. I think that's 2 targets there. Was 1 at least. Yeah, I think we both kind of understand and agree that it is a problem, but, like, I don't know how you go about fixing it, is the thing. What up? Okay, grip in here somewhere. Right in front of me? Oh, huh. Yep. But yeah, it's definitely a problem. Like, it's... Yeah, totally. Yeah. That's... I see what you're saying, and I agree with you. That is, like, the worst part of somebody leaving is it makes it... Like, you get to spare yourself of the lobby, but then it makes the load of the lobby even more so on everybody else, right? And then it just becomes worse and worse and worse. Yeah. Yeah, I think most of them are spawn camping. Which, I don't know. I try my best to really do that only in very specific situations. Like, if the lobby is basically done, right? And there's like 1 or 2 people left, and they're not really doing much, and they're just prolonging the lobby when we just, like, it just needs to be ended. I think there's an argument for spawn camping there. Just super toxic players, I will spawn camp them every opportunity I get. If they're being super toxic in game, I will go out of my way to go spawn camp them. And that's really the only times I can think of where, like, it's something I'm okay with, and I would probably do it. But yeah, like, just doing it just to do it, just to kind of like kick a team out, like a whole team. I don't know. I think that's pretty lame. I've never been a huge fan of it. Yeah, and Sinai is also shit. Yeah, it is. When I joined that match originally, I think somebody joined. I think it was good. That brought Simply and Squish. But yeah, I joined that match originally by myself. It was just like the only one that was up that looked fun. Yeah, GG Legend. I can't believe you stuck through that one, dude. That was rough. That was super rough. Yeah, that's dumb. Mythic, like going out of your way, like seeing somebody in a match, right? Like, oh, I don't like this guy. I'm gonna go spawn camp him, like, right off the rip. But, like, being able to, like, I'm saying, like, you use a camera and you, like, can tell who it is based off decals. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's not, I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that's super great. I don't think it's, like, super conducive to a healthy community. Yeah, Legend, you'll have to... Did you clip that dogfight? Because I want to see it. He was out of fuel, too. So you were dogfighting him with, like, literally no fuel. So he was, like, literally, like, peak performance, I think. No, you're good, Mythic. It's fine. If people are going to spawn camp, then they need to be able to be willing to wear that badge on them. Yeah, that was way better than yesterday, Legend. That was rough. That was rough. It was literally just like you and I. Okay. I'm gonna end the stream here. That was a good match to end it on. That was pretty fun. It wasn't super exciting, but... Oh. Gonna go hang out, eat some food, hang out with my wife, and chill out for the rest of the night. So, I appreciate you guys coming out again. Yeah, I don't really have anything to add. GG's, Legend. See you guys.